Welcome everybody to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make Baingan bartha, which is the Indian caviar of the community, and it's something that I absolutely love. So you're going to need a few ingredients to start off: 2 chopped onions, 2 chopped tomatoes, 4 cloves of garlic. You're also going to need garlic ginger paste, teaspoon of 5 spice, tablespoon of haldi powder. You're also going to need teaspoon of chili powder, tablespoon of jeera powder, teaspoon of danya powder, and a teaspoon of salt. So these are my ingredients that I've got freshly chopped up for you. Nicely done there, and got them all ready to start the dish with. So you need 2 onions to chop. So you don't have to chop the onions too thinly. Just roughly chop them 1/2 centimeter apart, just like how I'm doing here. And 2 onions like that, and that should do the job, because it kind of softens up when you're cooking it anyway, and it just adds on to a bit of oniony flavour into the dish. And again with the tomatoes, just chop them up 1/2 centimeter apart. Don't need to be too thin or anything, so just normal chopped tomatoes. You need 2 of those, and that should be ready to go. Now on to the aubergines. I have 3 aubergines. Make sure you get the medium size, not too big, because medium or smaller cooks much more better. So I've got these wooden skewers here. You can get them from any shops and supermarkets, to be honest with you, the barbecue ones, and just spike them through the middle, just the way I'm doing here. So this will help rotate once it's on the grill or on top of the fire, how I'm going to show you. So yeah, just do it like that. So now once they're done, you can get these little grills from shops and stuff. If you have one, brilliant, or just look for one, to be honest with you. So I'll put them on top of the fire, just the way I'm doing right now. Once I get a good steady composure of the aubergine, just put it on a medium flame on top of the fire and just turn it round all the time. It's quite surprising how quickly they get done. So you'll see as I'm just going to turn it round, turn it round, turn it round, turn it round, until the inside cooks. I'm going to show you in a bit how you'll get a hint of how when the inside is cooked just in a minute. So I've been cooking for maximum 5 minutes now, just turning it around, and once you see the steam starting to burst out from the ends or whichever side, you know the inside is done. It's very close to get done. So it's just a few more minutes, just turn it around and it's done. You'll also notice it all goes soft, just like this here. Brilliant. You can see I've got it all out. It's all nice and soft inside. And you know what, each of these aubergines didn't take no more than 5 minutes just turning it around on the actual grill. Well, all of them are done. Now it's time to peel the skin off. So apparently I've been told it's best to peel the skin off while it's still hot. I've got elephant skin me because I've been working in restaurant kitchens for a long time. So, but if you leave it to cool for about 2-3 minutes, it does cool down quite well to a point where you can actually start peeling it off quite easily. It doesn't burn your hands or anything like that. It's not as tricky peeling it off as I thought it would be. Once it's hot, it's just the little bits that are quite tricky in the end to take off. And there you have them, all peeled off and ready to go to the most messy part of cooking the Baingan bartha. So get a bowl, you chop off the ends. You're going to have to cut off the ends, but I left it on there just to make it easier to handle the aubergines. So you cut off the ends and you put it into the bowl and you do the whole squishy squashy stuff with your hands. You know what, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't mind it, it's quite cool. So I wash your hands, which I have done here, and just squash it in the bowl. So here's another view of how I squashed it. Just 2-3 minutes with your hands. Make it into a nice little plumpy paste or something like that, whatever you want to call it. But try and take off any purple skin that you come across. But yeah, that's how you do it. Now we're going to get ready for cooking now. So get a nice hot pan and put some oil in there. Just like 2-3 tablespoons of vegetable oil or mustard oil you could use as well, which is kind of cool. Once that's hot, you put in the 5 spice and let it sizzle. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, show you how it all sizzles up nicely. Once that's nicely toasted in the oil, you add in your garlic, the chopped garlic that you put in there, and let that really nicely sizzle in as well, and let it just go nice and golden brown when you're doing it. Once they're nice and golden brown, you add in your onions and your chopped tomatoes as well, and let that nicely soften up and cook. Once it's all quite nice and cooked and it looks a bit golden just like that, you just add in your garlic ginger paste and just mix it with that, and let the garlic ginger paste cook, and just don't let it burn or anything. Just let it cook with the rest of the onions and tomatoes that's in there. Cook on a medium heat for a while, and then add your spices, which is your haldi powder, your jeera powder and your danya powder in there, and just cook on a medium-low flame and let the spices cook. And you put your chili powder in there as well, like I've just done now, and just mix. So after about 5 minutes of cooking on a medium low flame, it's going to start looking like this, golden brown, and that's when I start putting in the aubergines. And when you put in the aubergines, make sure it's on a low heat so you can mix it up quite nice and well, just like how I'm doing now. So it should start looking like this. So every minute I've left it on the pan to cook, and then stirred it, and then left it for about a minute on a medium low heat, and it should start cooking very, very nicely. To where it should start looking like this. So after maximum 5 minutes it's been cooking for, I just sprinkle a little bit of chili flakes, just a little bit to give it a bit of a cook. It's not a spicy dish, but I've added some flakes on there just to give it a bit of a kick. But this is how it should end up looking, like a paste, a plumpy paste, and that is your Baingan bartha, the Indian vegetarian caviar. This is going to taste so good. I hope it does. And here we are, guys, my Baingan bartha done. I love this dish so much. It's just amazing for breakfast, lunch, snack, whatever. It's just amazing with the roti. to have it. I'm just going to give it a bit of a taste, and it tastes absolutely amazing. Very simple to make, very simple spices, not very complicated at all. So please do have a go. If there's any questions that you want to ask, please do leave a comment in the comment section. Please do like my video and share it if you can. And hopefully with the likes and subscriptions, it's going to be the motivation to do more. But thank you very much for watching my video, and enjoy your Baingan bartha if you do try it as well. Have a good day. Bye.